Hi, I'm Lisa McQuilkin, the Wellness Director at the Berkeley Heights YMCA. We're going to be doing a 30-minute arms and abs class today. All you need are weights and a mat and a smile. You can use free weights, water bottles, canned goods, or no weight at all. Just go through the movements and get your body moving. Whatever works for you today. We're happy you're here. All right, we're gonna warm it up first. Just get the body moving, arms and legs. Warm everything up, get the heart rate up just a little bit. About 8 more steps. And then we're gonna make a change. So you're gonna bring the arms up and pull down, lifting the knees to the chest. Warming up the shoulders, warming up the upper back. Nice and easy movements. Bring the knees into the chest, activating the abs. 4, 3, 2, and 1. This time you're going to alternate elbow to knee. So we're getting a little bit of a torso rotation in. 4 more. All right, hold it here, take the feet wide. You're gonna tap and reach. Four more, and then we're gonna take it up high. 3, 2, and 1. Reach up high. Three, 2, and 1. You're going to tap and rotate, reach and pull back. Last one. And rotate the opposite side, same movement, reach and pull back. Last one. Turning it back to the front. Bicep curl and an easy squat. Your heart rate should be starting to get a little bit elevated. Your muscles should be starting to feel warm. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Give me some big arm circles. Open up the chest. Open up the shoulders. Hold it here. I'm going to twist. Center. Twist. Center. One more on each side. Shake it out. We're going to pick up our weights. All right, we're going to start with the shoulder series. So up to you, heavy or light weights, whatever feels good. You can switch halfway through if you need to. We're going to do 8 reps in each set, but we're going to repeat the set twice. So starting with your feet staggered. So back heel is lifted. It gives you a little bit of extra support for your lower back. Arms come to 90 degrees. You're going to press up. You should be able to see the weights in front of your face if you're to look up. You want to keep the arms to that 90 degrees so that the biceps stay parallel to the floor. Don't drop too low. 2 more. Hold it at that 90 degrees. Elbows come in front of the shoulders and then open back up. Again, keeping that 90-degree angle. Last one. All right, you're going to bring the elbows in front of the shoulders and hold them. We're doing little lifts. stepping the foot in. Keep that 90-degree slight bend in the knees. Bring the elbows down and up. Don't lose the 90 degrees as you lift. So the angle does not change. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Bring the weights down, roll the shoulders out. We're going to repeat all of those a second time. So back to the split stance. Elbows back to the 90 degrees. Press up and over. Hold the 90 degrees, bring the elbows in front of the shoulders. Last one, hold it here, little lifts. Stepping forward, down and up, 90 degrees. Second set of work. Your feet are hip width apart. Your arms are at 90 degrees. Elbows line up with the torso. You're going to lift to the side. Again, keep that 90-degree angle. Don't collapse the arms as you lift. Try to keep the shoulders relaxed and the abs braced. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to add on to that movement. So you're going to raise, lift, lower, and down. Raise, lift, lower, and down. Four more. Last 2. Got it. One more. Stay with it. Perfect. Roll it out. We're going to move on to front raises. A little bit of bend in the knee. Make sure you're bracing the abs. So as you're standing, the abs can be working. Contract the glutes. Raise the arms no higher than shoulder height. So you're lifting and lowering. Option is one at a time. Or you can do both. And hold it here. Bring the weights to the side of the body. You're going to rotate them out and left. Rotating the weights up and down. Slight bend in the elbow. Try to keep the shoulders relaxed. You should be feeling this right about now. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down, roll it out. All right, we're going to go through that set of exercises a second time. If you really felt like you were getting fatigued at the end of that set and you need to make a change in your weight selection, go for it. All right. Starting back with the lateral raise, up and down. Nice and smooth. Last one like this. Now we're going to add on. Lift, rotate, lower, and down. Lift, rotate, lower, and down. Try to keep that 90-degree angle the entire time. Three more. Almost there. Stay with it. Nice job. All right. We're going to go back to the front raises. Again, you can either alternate or you can do both arms at the same time. Brace the abs, squeeze the glutes, and lift. Almost there. One more, you got it. All right, bring the weights to the side, rotate out and lift. And you're rotating forward and back, just a little movement. One more. All right, nice job. Set the weights down. Give me a couple of big shoulder rolls. Stretch it out. And shake it out. All right, we're gonna move on to triceps. So we're gonna do an overhead extension, a kickback, a press back, and then a cross. So weight selection again is up to you. Do what feels right for your body today. And if you need to adjust from one set to the other, go for it. So again, stagger the step. When you stagger your step like this, it gives you extra support in the lower back. When you're doing these exercises, you don't want to ever feel any pressure or pain in your back. So make an adjustment if you need to. You're going to reach the weights up overhead, bending the elbows down and pressing up. Keep the elbows facing forward. You want to feel this in the tricep muscle, the back of the arm. Weights down, stepping one foot forward. We're going to do one side at a time for the kickback. So you're just going to rest one hand on the opposite thigh. Hips stay square to the front of the room. You're going to lift, kick back, bring it in, and lower. Lift, kick back, bring it in, and lower. So from the side angle, you want to get that full extension in the back of the arm. One more. And then we're going to switch to the other side, same exercise. So pull up, kick back, bring it in and down. Up, kick back, in and down. Nice and easy. Shoulders are square, hips are square. Keep your neck in line with your spine. You don't want to feel any pain anywhere. You want to feel your muscles working, but you don't want to feel any pain. Go, 3 more. Last one. Nice job. All right, so we're gonna do press backs. Feet are shoulder width apart, a little bit of a bend in the knee. You're gonna bring the weights behind you. Make sure that your wrists stay strong. I don't want to see you curling up. We're trying to get the triceps, not the wrists here. So you're going to push, push, push. Now rotate the weights so they face each other and bring them in. We're going to go through that tricep set a second time. So back to the overhead extensions. Split your stance. Bring the weights up, overhead, elbows close to the ears, down and up. One more. Down, staggering your feet. First set of kickbacks on one side. Up, kick back, in, and down. Three more. Last time. Nice. We're going to switch to the other side. Pull up, kick back, bring it in, and down. So we're trying to isolate the tricep muscle, the back of the arm. Everybody keeps saying that tank top weather is coming, and I hope it's true. 3 more. All right, last one. All right. Standing up, we're going back to those press backs. So little lifts. Hold it here, turn the weights to face each other, and press in. And release it. Set the weights down. Let's do a quick tricep stretch. So arm up overhead, reaching between the shoulder blades in the back. You should feel the stretch right here in this part of the arm. And release it, other side. And release it, shake it out. All right, we're gonna move on to the biceps. So picking up your weights, again, think about your weight selection. Do what feels good for you today. We're gonna start, feet hip width apart, abs are braced, full range bicep curl up and down. Elbows stay close to the body. Your torso is not moving, so no swinging, no swaying. Isolate the movement to the muscle. One more. Bring it to 90 degrees. Keep the elbows tucked in nice and tight. You're gonna lift up, stop halfway. Lift up, stop halfway. Nice, easy grip on the weight. If you're holding the weights too tight, your fingers and your wrists are gonna be sore when you're finished. So try to be conscious of the grip that you're using. 3, 2, and 1. All right, now the opposite, halfway. Down, stop. Down, stop. Four more. Last one. All right, coming back to that 90 degrees, elbows are going to stay connected to the side of the body. You're rotating out 45 degrees and back in front of your shoulder. All right, from here, we're going to go to a bicep row. So hinging forward from the hips, slight bend in the knee, back is flat. Pull the weights back and release to the knees. Stand up fully. Down, pull back and squeeze and stand. One more. Nice job. All right, we're going to repeat that set a second time. All right, starting with the full range bicep curls. All the way up, all the way down. Brace the abs, slight bend in the knee. Focus the movement on the bicep. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Bring it to 90 degrees, halfway, up and stop, up and stop. That's it. Try to keep your shoulders relaxed and your grip relaxed. 2 more. Hold it here, lower and lift, lower and lift. Stopping halfway, it's about where your belly button is. Your forearms should be parallel to the floor at that 90 degrees. 3, 2, and 1. Hold it right here. Rotator, 45 degrees out and in. 3, 2, and 1. I forgot I was going to do a serving tray, so we're going to add that even though we skipped it in the first set. So reach forward, little lifts, about 3 inches, keeping that 90 degrees, shoulders back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to the bicep row. So down to the knee, back is flat, pull back, squeeze, release, and stand. Knees, pull back, release, and stand. That's it. Four more. 3, 2, last one. Set the weights down. Let's stretch out the biceps just a little bit. Fingers are going to point towards the floor, pushing them away. You feel a stretch in the forearm and the biceps. Let's do the other side. And then grab a drink of water. All right, we're going to move on. One more standing set. We're going to do this from a bent over row position. So, bent over row position. Feet are hip width apart. You're hinging forward from the hips. Glutes are going to go to the back of the room. Slight bend in your knees. Your back is flat. Your head is in line with your spine. So you want to be looking at the floor a few feet in front of you. No rounding. No standing up. All right, so pick your weight selection. We're going to start with a reverse fly. So arms are long in front of you. Slight bend in the elbow. You're going to lift. Squeeze the shoulder blades as you lift. So we're working the upper back and the top of the shoulders. Keep the bent over row position as you're lifting. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Turn the weight so that they're facing your legs. We're going to lift into a high row position. So you're going 90 degrees and then down. Again, the torso should not be moving out of that bent over row position. The movement is coming from your arms, squeezing at the top of the lift. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, weights are going to face each other. This time you're rowing tight and squeezing the shoulder blades together as you pull in. So think about having a pencil in between your shoulder blades that you're trying to squeeze as you pull the weights back and lift. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up, shake it out. We're going to do those 3 a second time. Bring it back into that bent over row position. Hinging at the hips, bend in the knees, back stays flat. Starting with the fly, keeping a slight bend in the elbow, you're going to lift. Squeeze the shoulder blades at the top. One more. All right, turn the weight so that they're facing your legs. 90-degree wide row. Nice and smooth. Three more. Last one. Nice job. Last set of rows. Weights stay in close, squeezing the shoulder blades as you lift. Elbows skim the side of the body. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. All right. Grab a drink of water. We're gonna bring it down to the mat. So we're gonna finish up with some chest exercises and then some abs. So, have your weights handy and bring yourself down to the mat. Knees are bent, feet are flat on the floor. Head and shoulders stay on the floor, but you want to think about tucking your shoulder blades underneath you. Bring the weights up over the chest, brace the abs, come down to 90 degrees, and press up. Think about squeezing the chest as you press the weights up. One more. Last one. Hold it at the top. Turn the weights to face each other. Make sure that they're over your chest. You don't want to have the weights over your neck or over your face. With a slight bend in your elbow, you're going to open up wide and then come back together. Pretend there's a great big beach ball on your belly and you're trying to give it a hug. So you want to keep that rounded feeling as you lift the weights up. You do not want to lower all the way to the floor. If you feel any strain on your shoulders, change your weight. 4 more. Last 2. Perfect. All right, holding the weights so that your arms look like an 11. You're going to bring the weights straight down to the side of your torso and press up. Two more. You're going to set the weights down. We're going to turn it over and do a set of push-ups. So you have 2 options with the push-ups. If you have shoulder issues, you want to keep your hands directly underneath your shoulders. It takes some of the pressure off. Hips are dropped forward. If you're on your knees, you're going to lower down and press up. If you want to go with a wider stance, that's okay too. You're going to press down and bring it back up. So either knees or toes. I really want to focus on the full range of motion. So the lower you can go, the more you're going to get out of the exercise. So we're not going to take it real fast. So find your position. I'm going to keep my hands underneath my shoulders and I'm going to stay on my knees. Sit down and press up. Three more. Nice. All right, we're going to turn it back over. Do all of those exercises a second time, starting with the chest press. Arms come up over the chest. Abs are braced. Head and shoulders stay on the mat. Press down and up. Opening the arms to 90 degrees. One more. Turn the weights to face each other. Slight bend in the elbow, open to the side, and squeeze as you're lifting. Last one. Hold it at the top, bring the weights down, and press straight up. Last one. Set the weights to the side. Turn yourself over. Choose your push-up position. And we're doing 8. fast one. Nice. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of abs and then we'll stretch. So turn yourself back over on the mat. Knees are bent, feet are flat on the floor. Option is to hold one weight, and you're gonna lift your head and shoulders off of the mat. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Tuck your chin slightly. Think about sliding your ribs to your hips as you lift. I'm going to do 8 more like this. On the obliques. So you're going to lift the head and shoulders off of the mat slightly. You can use one arm for support. I don't want you to feel any neck strain. And you're going to reach. It's a lateral movement, so you're trying to create a C curve on one side of the body as you're reaching. You want to be working the side muscles with the obliques. Switch to the other side. Three, two, and 1. Bring your knees into your chest and just rock side to side. We're going to stretch it out. So start that over. We're just going to stretch it out now. So you're going to turn around, crisscross applesauce. One hand is on the mat, the other arm is going to reach up and over, and you're just reaching to the side. You should feel a nice stretch in the side of the body. And then you're going to rotate that arm forward and reach the roll. And bring it back up top. And release it. The other side, reach up and over. And rotate, reaching forward. And then reach back overhead. And release it. Bring one arm across, cradling it with the other. Keep the shoulder down. You can make a fist. And release it. Fist. And release it one more time. Open it up wide. Other side. That fist. And release. Open it up. Bring one arm in front. Push the fingers towards your body. Feel the stretch in the forearm and the biceps. And then switch to the other side. Take the arms up overhead, tricep stretch, reaching between the shoulder blades. And then release it opposite side. And reach up nice and tall. Reach, 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 reach. Deep breath in. And one more time. Thank you so much for working out with me today. Have a great day. We're going to be doing an arms and abs. Blah.